Hey, it's Scott, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, so today I want to talk about 5 silent habits that are slowly killing men that are in their 60s. It's very, very common on these top 5 things. We're all kind of guilty of them. I've been guilty of some of these, and I know, a lot of you guys watching this channel are going to be guilty of it because it just comes along with the age. Number 1 is going to be not seeing the doctor until it's too late. I make sure that I go once a year to get my labs done, just to make sure everything's working correctly inside. I want to know if my blood pressure is high. I want to know if my cholesterol is high. I want to know if maybe I'm pre-diabetic from all the candy that I've been eating throughout the year. But it's called maintenance, because if you wait until it's too late, that's when the problem starts, and that's a lot of times when you can't reverse it and take care of the problem that you should have taken care of, earlier in the year. And I got a lot of friends my age that have been passing away from stuff that really could have been caught early on and taken care of. Number 2 bad habit that a lot of you guys are doing, and it may be on purpose or not, because I know a lot of us work, but it's sitting for more than 8 hours a day. Whether it's sitting on your ass on the couch, sitting on a desk, the blood circulation's not moving. You've got to get up and move. That's how a lot of people either get overweight, they get depressed, because they just sit there. It also leads to inflammation. It also leads to, I know you guys eat bad or eat poorly when you're sitting down for 8 hours, because I do. I get bored, and I've got a hand-to-mouth disease where I've got to be eating something. So make sure you're not sitting for more than 8 hours a day. Get up, walk around, move your body. That's all about, how to stay fresh, younger, is get out and move your body just a little bit. Now, number 3 is kind of goes along with that, is eating like a 25-year-old. You've really got to watch what you eat when you're over 60. No more of the salty snacks, no more of the fast foods, no more binge alcohol drinking, because it all tears up your insides. At this age, you really got to worry about that. The blood pressure, the cholesterol, the diabetes. So number 4 is going to be silent stress. Something I lived with for a couple of years that, will eat you from the inside out. And it's a hell of a diet to be on, because you will lose weight. So what you need to do is either vent or talk to someone. And that's why we made this page, so we can reach out and talk to other people our age about what's going on in our life. If you need to vent about something, complain about something, or just ask for guidance on something, that's why we're here. So put in the comments, any questions that you may have about anything in life. I always like to get the one about fitness, wellness, and health, because it's something I can help with. But yeah, feel free to put in the comments over there any type of issues you want some further assistance with. And the last one is that good enough mindset. Everybody that I meet at the gym says, Scott, you've got such a great attitude at your age. How do you stay young? How do you do this? It's because I move. I go to the gym every day. I'm doing some type of movement, but there's so many of us at this age that just have that I'm good attitude where, they've kind of given up. They've given up on their health. They've given up on their body, and they've given up on their dreams. But why? It's 60 and 60 plus. You've still got multiple years to get out and do it. Don't let these 20-year-olds on TikTok, show you that, or show you up. They're young, yeah, that's what they do. But for someone who's old, we can do the same thing. If you want to learn a new trade, learn it. This year for my New Year's resolution, I'm going to learn to play the guitar. I've said it for a few years, and I'm really going to sit down and do it, because I think resolutions are BS. Most people just say, I'm going to get in shape, lose weight. Yeah, you can do that. But find something that actually is going to help improve your life, or a hobby. Or read the Bible. I did that last year. But this year, I'm going to get an acoustic guitar and learn how to play. So if you like what we've got going on here, please hit that subscribe button so we can keep growing this channel and helping men who are over 60 out. We're here for you. God bless, and thanks again for being here.